Well, got a bit of a mizzly day here. It's a drizzle and it's a mist and it's wetting. I'm very, very wet. I've just been for a walk with the dogs because I was hoping to do a lot of harvesting today because there are so many plants that are just crying out, saying, I'm ready, come and get me. But it's just too wet to do it today. So I've had a kind of a reconnaissance of what is available and what I can get the next time we have a dry day. So we've got meadowsweet, we've got agrimony, we've got loads and loads of blackberries on their way, tons of flowers on the blackberry bushes. And of course, it's Lughnasadh. So Lughnasadh is the beginning of autumn here in Ireland. It's the beginning of August and it's harvest time. It's the first harvest, which is grain. I don't have any grain this year, but it's still harvest time and there's still a lot to be harvested. But Lughnasadh is also about games and horses, because Lughnasadh actually means the games of Lugh, and Lugh was a god of the Tuatha De Danann in ancient Ireland. And he organised these games to celebrate the passing of his foster mother. They were her funeral games. And in the past, we had feats of strength, races running, you know, showing off how good you were with your weapons, or showing off how good you were at, you know, domestic skills like sewing and embroidery and different crafts. So most of the horse shows around here tend to be July, August time, and the horse racing is always end of July, just around Lughnasadh. A lot of our rituals and ceremonies would have followed the wheel of the year, so we would be kept in touch with nature and with the seasons. So that's why we like to celebrate these festivals ourselves, just to take that momentary time out of a busy week or a busy time and think about how we're connected to the ancestors, to the land, to the plants. And that's why harvesting with consciously harvesting is important, because it's not a case of just going out and taking whatever you think is ready for harvest. It's about being sensible as well. You know, you don't want to take everything that's available. You take what you need. So anyway, on this little laneway or bohereen, we have lots and lots of plants that are worthy to be harvested, ready to be harvested almost. So the meadowsweet, as I said, is abundant here, and it's in my own garden as well. And then we've got the blackberries that are coming into fruit. And agrimony, where's the agrimony? We've just passed some, and there's more up here. So the red clover is still producing beautiful flowers. I'm wondering about the red clover because it often has petered out by now, but there's absolutely lots of it everywhere still. So I think it's worth, you know, maybe harvesting a little bit extra. I'm getting soaking wet. Look, there's the agrimony. It's so beautiful. I love it. And of course, nettles, which we enjoy so much in the springtime, they're all with flowers and seeds now, so we can harvest the seeds. They're very good medicine as well. And already the hawthorn bushes have berries. I mean, we usually don't see berries on the hawthorn until late September, but the berries are here already. And obviously they're not ready for harvesting yet because they haven't turned red, but they're certainly here already. Look. And some of these plants I'll be bringing with me next week when I go to the Carlow Garden Festival, because that's when I'm giving a talk. It's next Friday, a week. Well, it's the 1st of August. So that's a kind of lovely thing to be doing on the Lughnasadh day itself. And then in 2 weeks after that, I've got another workshop down in the Burren, which will be preparing medicines for winter, for back to school time. So that's why I need to get out and about now and harvest things, because I'll be bringing them with me as well. So So Lughnasadh is a lovely time of year. You know, all the cross-quarter festivals mark that change in season. So we're going to change from summer, even though it doesn't look like summer today. We'll be changing from summer to autumn, and that lovely change in the air and the lovely, I don't know, it's just, you can always sense that change, and I really love those cross-quarter days. So look, we're going to have an abundance of blackberries, and they're perfect for making something like an oxymel or a blackberry honey ready for winter. And then, you know, we've got the meadowsweet here, which is another wonderful plant for those little colds and flus that we might get over winter time when our temperatures go up and we've got maybe aches and pains, and you know, you just don't feel very well. Meadowsweet is lovely, and especially it's great for the stomach. So if you had a child, for example, who has some kind of flu-y cold on their stomach, meadowsweet's going to be really beneficial for them. So there's just a wonderful abundance of things. I'm making a note of all the things that I can harvest, and I'm thinking of Lughnasadh celebrations as well, because again, we hope to have a bonfire. Lughnasadh would be very much associated with horses, so we have some horse racing on the beach next week. We've had the horse shows that you know about, and yeah, it's just one of those lovely times of year. It gives you the chance to take a moment out and celebrate the change of season with your community or with your family, and just to sit and think for yourself that, you know, how fortunate we are to be on this planet with all of this beauty and abundance everywhere. It's a great time of year to really tune into that, because everything is waiting to be harvested. Even though we haven't had the best of summers this year, our roses have been profuse. So this is a little wild rose here that's gone everywhere. And I have other roses that I've planted specifically for healing. So now is the time to get those roses as well before they finish for the season. So a lot of work to be done, but it's so pleasurable to do it that you just can't complain. So Carlo next Friday, and 2 weeks after that on the Burren at Studio Feasa, which is where I'll be doing a weekend workshop. And in between, we've got the horse racing on the beach that we'll be enjoying, and just taking the time out to celebrate Lughnasadh. So wherever you are, I hope you get a chance to on the 1st of August to celebrate Lughnasadh in your own way, or at least just take 5 minutes out to maybe light a candle and give thanks for all the abundance that we have, and to remember you are part of it all. You're not separate, you're not outside it, you're a part of nature, you are part of the abundance of this planet. And it's just wonderful to think that we're all in it together. So I'm going to get in out of this rain. I'm getting soaked, even though it's just a mizzle. You probably can't even see it, but look. So I'll see you next Sunday. Come on, dogs. I hope you enjoyed today's film. If you did, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And have a look at the website, danusirishherbgarden.com, for more information about us and about the herbal medicine courses I offer and the Wise Woman Way training. And if you go to the shop, you can find the books, the weed handbooks and other herbal goodies. And remember, we put a new film out every Sunday. So looking forward to seeing you next week.